right, guys. Oh, it is very dark. I forgot how dark it was at nighttime. So we're back on road to Vostok. The dev did an update, which basically massively fixed some of the, I'm trying to remember what my zoom levels are. There we go. The dev did an update which massively fixed a lot of the spawn rates for rare items and things like that, because basically we're like 80% complete on the game, I would say, something like that. And essentially all we need to do is just basically find really rare items. And he's upped the legendary spawn rate, which is something that we need the VSS, which we've still not found. They've also improved the spawn chance of rarer items in terminal as well. And they've improved the spawn chance of the oil filter, which I believe... Where is it? Yeah, this one. I've not found an oil filter, which is like an early quest. It does say it's hard, but yeah, I need to find an oil filter. I need to find a VSS. I don't think they've improved the chance of finding beer, though. So, I don't know if we're going to find what we need, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes. All right, we'll just trade all this in for food and stuff. We're going to be heading into... We're going to be heading into the permadeath zone almost immediately. I just need to... And I also got the M78. So, I think we're going to use the M78. As soon as we get to our further hideout. I just need to make sure there's no enemies around here. Is it usually this dark? I don't remember. Feels like it's darker than usual. Oh yeah, I got the hammer scope. You guys didn't see this last time. We got a hammer scope for the MP5, which is sick. Alright, let's move. If we get shot at, it is what it is. Our character's very stacked now. Extremely stacked. God, it is so dark. I didn't think it was going to be that dark when we started. Our character is mega stacked, but we're going to head straight to the permadeath zone. This game's... Why is it so good? Because I think the loot system in this game is really good. Like, the loot system makes you want to just keep on looting and looting and looting. Because you want to find the rare items, you know? NG Edits. Yo, what's up, dude? Okay, it might be a bit too... Can you guys even see? Might be a bit too dark. Right, now we go to school. There's a chance that the Punisher has 3 beers on him if you catch him. Oh, good. Oh, dude, this MP5 is so nuts. With the hammer scope, dude, it's actually so good. Take some peas. Oh, I'll take that as well. Oh. And an enemy. Bosh. Just 9mm sniping with the MP5. What's the perk with finding beer? It's just that, it's for a quest, that's it. It's not really anything else to it. I just need the beer for a quest. God, it is so dark. Okay, oh look, this is the guy we shot. He has an MP5. Might be worth taking to the outpost. Okay. 223. It's worth something. I'm gonna steal that guy's MP5 before I go. But yeah, we still need to find oil filter, and the only way you find oil filter is apparently on ground loot. Juice. Yeah, that's good. Pillow as well. We could have a quick nap just to make it daytime. But also, surely I want to be going into the next area when it's... Ooh, wow. That is actually huge loot. I need a lot of food. I've almost completely run out of food as well. What's the changes? Loot pool changes. Massive loot pool changes. So, you should be able to find a lot more Quest items. You know the term. I'm going to be going to the terminal map now, which is the last map in the game in permadeath, and they've allegedly they've improved the special crate spawn. So we're going to be going there and trying to get the special crates. I'm going to drop that MP5. Probably not worth it. Too much space. Am I getting on with Bab? Yeah, Bab's doing alright. She kept us up from 1 a.m. until 6 a.m. this morning. Blanket. So that's good. I mean, it's to be expected, you know. Some morning or some nights are good. Some nights maybe good. Some nights maybe shit. You know, that's just how it goes. Last night was definitely the latter. So I think, well, I didn't actually get to sleep though. So I'm not too annoyed. Eventually I got to sleep. You're doing Iron Man, so every zone is permadeath. I mean, as I said, when I do it, if I ever remake, when they do a big update in autumn, I think I'm going to do a whole new run with full permadeath and full permadeath and also the winter effects where you have to keep warm as well. I think that would be a good laugh. Wait, why did I just try and open up the back of this truck? This isn't RedSec. This ain't RedSec, dude. You should be able to loot the cars. It's an obvious place for oil filters. I don't... Funnily enough, it's... Apparently, the oil filters are only in industrial loot spawns. Which means... which is not a lot of places. So, they're kind of rare. An industrial loot spawn is like a gas station. Or... I'm just looking for men in my area. You played BF5 last night. It's great. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Right, so here's what we want to do. I'm going to be taking my new M78 rifle with me. The owlet sock is goated. I mean, that is genuinely the source of my happiness at this time. And the baby. And the baby. Of course. Of course. Of course. That VSS mag is. We've got the look, we've got the VSS mag. We just need the VSS gun. Right, let's remove the leopard. So I'm going to leave this gun. So look, we're going to use the M78 today with the leopard scope. And we need another spare magazine, which I think is in here. Yes. So look, we've got this M78. Do I have 2 mags for it? I actually do. I only use one though. Oh, dude. So we've got the Car 21 308, but this is the M78 308 with a suppressor. Legendary level 4. Disgusting. I need some hydration. Let's think about what we want to do with our food situation here before we go. Painkillers. I think that's enough bandages. 8 bandages should be enough. We've got a nice level 4. Like, we need one more IFAK as well for our quests. Do I have like a place to just put food? I mean, I could just put it in here, I guess. Right, let's just go. Tomatoes. Oil samples and oil filter are 2 different things. Yeah. That's yeah, a lot of people get confused with that. As well. Right, what do we need? What about meat? Eat some meat, mate. Okay, and then just put load this shite in here. Yeah, that should do it. I mean, we've got more. We've actually got too much food, I think. This is probably too much food. We probably just need that much. Let's just do that. There you go. Do we want to sell any items to our friend? We got an SVD as well. SVD. We got strike plates for days. We got helmets. We got plate vests. We are gaming in this game. What do I want to sell though? Do I have any spare guns to sell that I'm not using? We have another spare M4. We just sell that and remove the SOCOM, yeah. There you go. And then I think I want to sell. So I'll sell this M4. Do we have anything else I could sell? Got our MP5 SD. Very nice. Okay. Oh, we got an MP5 that we can just sell. Lovely. And a helmet. Alright, that'll do it. Let's go. Let's go to the permadeath zone. G'day, mate. Hello, Mr. McG. What's up, dude? Right, let's not get beamed if we can avoid it, you know? By the men who spawn here. But just going to do a quick check of this loot spot here before we go. Because this is always good. There's always one guy along here. Almost always. I mean, yeah, sure. That's sellable. And then look on the floor for loot, because there's random loot spots on the floor. Any chopper crashes? Any chopper crashes? Mag, Stanag mag. Might be worth something. Any loot on the floor? No. Am I liking Vostok? So far this year, Vostok is my game of the year. And I'm not even joking. Absolutely love this game. Unbelievably addictive. Couldn't believe how much I liked it. Look, there's a guy over there. Oh, I got him. I don't know if you can even see what I was shooting at. There's another one there. There's two guys down the end there. He might peek in a sec. Give him time. Any loot on the floor? Any loot on the floor? I got that guy. Are we gonna loot those guys? Nah, probably not. Let's just reload. Nice fast reload on the M78. Was there a new update? Yeah. It was basically an update to increase spawn rates for a lot of the items that I basically couldn't get. So hopefully we find at least an IFAK, a VSS, or an oil filter today. That's the hope. With the Nomad update? What's the Nomad update? Is that in autumn? What is the appeal of this game? So imagine... Okay, so the game that I kind of think about it is... It's adult Borderlands. Right? It's Tarkov Borderlands. That's the way I look at it. So, have you ever played Borderlands, right? Where you're just constantly killing and looting all the enemies in the area because you just want one specific gun. That's what that's what I compare it to. That feeling of, I want to just keep playing this game to find that rare item. But there's also an element of risk where I could die at any moment. And that's fun, I guess. You know what I mean? I could literally die at any moment from one mistake. And that's why I think the gameplay loop's sick. It's just like it's like pulling the, what's it called? What are those machines called? The gambling machines. You're just pulling the lever and seeing what you get every time you loot something. It's great. Should we get a repair kit? I've only got 2 now. So we got 9.5k there. What else could I buy whilst I'm here? 3+ plate. Want things that aren't going to be... Oh, what about a nice Polaris? Sure. And then anything else? Grenade. Ooh. Is a hybrid... What's a hybrid for? Is the hybrid for a pistol? What if I got... There you go. I think the monster's the better one. Oh, the Soakum? Let's do the monster. There you go. All of these items. Bosh. And now we switch that out, and we got 100% Polaris. Lovely! It's a slot machine. That's the one. The one-armed bandit. Yeah. This game is just, like, so good in terms of that, like, gambling aspect. It makes you want to basically go around and just loot every single little item on the floor because it just feels good. Just feels good. And this game isn't even like close to finished. That's what's crazy. I feel like this game is kind of like, I would say like 30% finished. What I missed. Did he have a Mosin, that guy? Jesus! He just messed me up, dude. Why was he there? Do you have any other pistol as well? He shot me like 4 times in the play and I couldn't aim. The hell, man? This game is developed by a single developer? Yeah. Well, he just took my plate down by like 30%. Nah, that's not worth keeping. Unless we took his... Damn it, man. Oh yeah, there's gonna be hunting as well in seasons, yeah. I mean, he's already got, Hang on, need to reload. Oh my... I mean, those guys messed me up. I just didn't think there was going to be 2 in the exact same spot. Remove the ammo. Damn. Remove the ammo. Remove the ammo. Okay. I need to heal. Damn. He actually hit me for damage. We'll find a bandage, I think, somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, they've also lowered the cat requirements and also lowered your mental and hydration loss as well. Right, permadeath zone. Actually, no, not permadeath zone. Not yet. Not yet. Let's not forget that this game is developed by a single person too. I know. It is crazy. Genuinely crazy. Right, time to run past the mines. Feels like I'm running slower. Don't know. I swear I used to run a little bit faster than this. Need to look out for mines here. I believe there's a mod that lets you pick archetypes at the start of a run. Oh, shit. I mean, and again, the modding scene in this game is going to be crazy too. I feel like this game is going to be like the Skyrim of hardcore shooters. You know? Just running along the edge of the zone. It'd be great if you could pick a full loadout from the start. But that's the best part about this game. The first 10 hours is genuinely terrifying because you don't have armor, you don't have plates or a helmet, you don't have any way to heal if you die. You just lose everything, and you've got this crappy pistol that you can barely... You have to shoot them 19 times with. The most interesting part are those first 10 hours where you are just scrambling to survive anything. You know? You're desperately just trying to claw your way into survival in the first 10 hours. And that's what makes it interesting. God, if a guys want to... Because they can just be in these bushes, the guards. Honestly, they could probably kill me real easy. Might have the red dot on. Because I had the hammer scope on the zoom and it was actually messing me up. Okay. Into the permadeath zone. I've had guards right here before. In these trees. Hey, stop! Okay, so what, we're going to be entering apartments when it's like daytime, I think? I left the cabin at 7 p.m, so hopefully it'll still be night. That'll make it... honestly, looting at night would be real easy. Okay, here we go. And into permadeath. What changes? They just improved drop rates, Drewdog. He's improved the drop rate of the spawn boxes, the what's it called, the special crates in terminal. He's improved. You can now find legendary items in the special crates because I still need to find VSS. And he's improved the spawn rate of the oil filter, which is the quest I got stuck on as well. Such a banger game, dude. I was blown away that you basically got to Endgame within the first like 8 hours though. You basically full on just sent it. Dev should nerf outpost edge map cheese. I mean, you're thinking of Minefield, right? I get it. I get that it kind of sucks that you can just edge Minefield and avoid a lot of the mines, but I don't want them to nerf Minefield. I want them to make Minefield worth looting. Like, maybe Minefield should have the highest... Minefield is harder than any zone in the game. So, if you made Minefield worth looting... If you made Minefield worth looting, then I wouldn't mind working my way through it. But it's literally just a lose health zone. You know what I mean? It's just a waste of time. Why? And before you get to the permadeath zone. But I get it. What's that? Oh. 57% AK. I've never seen loot just spawn on the floor in the middle of this before. I wonder if there's any more. Carlath, thank you for the 63 months. There's no loot in Minefield? Not good loot, no. Like, the loot in apartments is 10 times better than the loot you'll get in Minefield. Wow. No loot here, though. Bloody hell. Anything on the floor? No. Alright. Yeah, the loot in apartments and terminal, or even, not necessarily terminal. The loot in apartments is the best in the game, and Minefield is just a waste of time. There's usually good loot in the middle of Minefield. They're just normal military crates, dude. They're not even... There's no chance of getting a special crate in Minefield. And honestly, I think that's... I think there should be a much higher chance of special crates in Minefield. Otherwise, there's just no point. So if he's going to nerf the edge cheese, at least add some other stuff to make it worth being in there. And then I'd actually enjoy going through it as opposed to just using it as a tunnel. 63 months, in it. Yeah, thanks, Carla. It's a good thing it's nighttime, by the way, because it makes this map a lot easier. Because they just can't see me. Where's the... Have I missed the bit? No, it's over here. I see his What's Next Build 2 vlog. Or devlog. No. I've only seen the update page. What's coming? What was he cooking? Imagine if there was an AI just crouching. No loot so far, man. That's sad. Come on, be at least one special crate in the, just one cheeky little special crate down there. Go on. Nothing. Wow. We're getting cooked. Tackle box. It's rare, but I don't want it. Any loot on the floor down here? No. Oh, do I see an enemy? No? Okay, so there's the edge of the zone. But we're not bothered about that. We're going to go and check the other areas here. Just a quick check for the loot around here, because it's good. Usually. I wonder if special crates can spawn in there. Wow. Not a single special crate in apartments so far. Kinda nuts. I think okay, so this is the thing. I think these are industrial spawns. The sheds. Because I've always found industrial loot in here, so that's why I want to check these too. Okay, it's getting to daytime now. It's getting to dangerous daytime. Wow, we got real unlucky on the special box spawn. Wow. No loot in apartments so far. Very sad. Well, hang on. Found a AKM. That's it. That's all we got. Just an AKM. 41% is not even worth taking. Man, that sucks. Polaris is actually really expensive per slot as well. Okay. Wow. Okay, nothing. Okay, so I'm just looking for this oil filter. Maybe nothing I swear nothing spawns in here. Have I ever found something in here? I think I have. I found a spawn in here once in friendly faction that you can betray. Oh, and more randomness, yeah. Sugar. Dump in the dumpster dive here, look. Right, let's just have one more look and see if there's a special crate in the classic spot. Okay. Did I hear the rumor about Halo? No. Okay. The hammer scope is so disgusting. So nice. Okay. I'm just gonna keep looting this bit here. What's that light on the wall there? Dude, I've not found a single special crate. You mad? Did we remove all the special crates from here and just put them into... Not a single special crate spawn in apartments. Uh-oh. Killed one. Not a single special crate spawn. Are we mad? Should take the alarm clock. Whoa, shit. I don't actually know where I got shot from there. Don't even know where that is. Just gonna keep running along here until they shoot back again. I mean, that was unlucky. Would they be special if they were common? Well, they're supposed to be a little bit common in this zone, seeing as I can die instantly. Good. That's good enough. Fine, I'm getting out of here. I don't even know where I got shot from. We need food and drink. Enemies pair up and use teamwork, and harder enemies in Vostok to differentiate from bandits. Yeah. Right now, the soldiers are basically just bandits who have slightly better gear. But honestly, I'm not against that. Bandits with armor. Do they even have armor? I feel like they die in the same amount of bullets. Alright, let's just hide behind this rock and reload our ammo. Need some pineapples. Right, now. They said they've improved the loot in Terminal. What's the worst part about this game? That you essentially get soft locked by RNG. So, a lot of the quests, basically, and for instance, the Punisher quest, I think there should be ways to summon the bosses, because there's about 3 quests that you basically get locked behind if you don't find one of the bosses. And that happened to me. So I played the game for 35 hours, 40 hours now, and I'd only seen the Punisher twice. And I think there should be items that you can find and like little rituals you can do to spawn the bosses in, or increase the chance of a boss spawning. Because I think they should be able to. You should be able to increase the chance of boss spawning. So let's say you go into a zone where the boss can spawn, right? Every time the boss doesn't spawn or a random event doesn't happen, the percentage chance of it happening should increase until it happens, and then it resets back to its base value. Do you know what I mean? I think that would be a really nice quality of life feature, because you can just be stuck on a quest for no reason other than you just haven't had a 10% chance. Oh, that was sick. I just spotted him in the corner of my eye. Over there. So we got 2 dead already. Did you know the Punisher only stops when the blue sirens are on? No, I thought the Punisher only stopped if you literally stood in front of his vehicle and forced him to aggro you. How do the guns feel on this? Amazing. Like really, really, really good. I'd almost say, I'd always make it, I'd almost compare it to like PUBG. Like PUBG gunplay. Okay, no special crates so far. He's back. Hello. I'm checking out this new updated loot in Terminal that I've heard so much about. Hopefully I find my VSS today. Okay. Now killing bots is worth it. Has he improved the bot loot as well? Is it multiplayer game? No, it's single player. You can actually co-op mod it though, apparently. I think this game with co-op would actually be awesome. Nothing, dude. I am getting absolutely cooked in terms of loot anyway. Not found any good loot yet. Bodies have loot now. Well, yeah. They've always had a chance of loot. No? Yeah, 12. Right. Ah, man, not Not a single special crate in terminal though, dude. Where's this improved loot? I mean, alright, calm down, mate. Alright, calm down, mate, alright. Only an SVD. That's a very rare. Is it legendary? It's only rare, to be fair. It's only rare. You know what I do need? I need a spare SVD mag. I've only got one. Amazing that one guy created this game. Dude, I have spent 45 hours on this game. Thanks to the mind of one man in Finland. And I don't remember the last time I've been this addicted to a game, to be honest. I think the last time I was this addicted to a game was maybe Balatro. And then before that, Terraria. Rundle with the 146 months, dude. Thank you so much. Punisher to spawn after you kill like 6 NPCs. Maybe not that high of a chance, but just like an improved chance for sure. Actually, I think... How many have we killed? We killed 2 so far. I feel like we're going to end up walking into their sight line here without seeing them. Got him. 146 not out. Insane innings. Yeah, dude. Rundle has been, I think, the longest sub. Or at least the sub that always comes in and resubs for sure. Uh-oh. I hear a baby crying. Is that a special crate? Oh, yes it is. First special crate of the day. Come on. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. What did he do? He broke my helmet. Okay, bro. Well, that's gone. First shot broke my helmet. Make a video about this game? I mean, I'm making one right now. That's not good, my brother. A baby and a special crate. Who wins? What was I doing? I've completely forgotten what I was doing now. Reloading. Okay. Dude, as if he shot me in the head. Right, we need to find a spare helmet now. Because if I get shot in the head once more, I may not survive. Did I loot this? Okay, well that's 3 out of 10 anyway. I don't remember. Oh no, I did shoot that guy. Is that 4? Actually, is that 4 out of 10? Yeah, that's 4 out of 10. Not 3. Thank you. What's the most viewers I've ever had? During the Battlefield 6 beta, and there was drops, we had 54,000 viewers. And I think, obviously, without the drops, we wouldn't have hit that. But yeah, it was just because it was, people were coming in for the drops. It was crazy. And the pickup animation, a small hand gesture. That's nice, yeah. I'm a little disappointed with the terminal loot, if I'm honest. You know, I mean, obviously, we found an SVD, which is rare, but it's not the item I need. Not found an IFAK or anything, which aren't even supposed to be that rare, by the way. One good thing about Vostok as well is if Ella needs help, I could just pause the game, as opposed to Battlefield 6 where I cannot pause the game. I need a helmet. I need a secondary helmet. You can barely find water in the village. Shipey, I don't. Do you want spoilers? Or do you already play this game a lot and you already know the strats? Because there's a very easy way to get water eventually. For any of the quests. Basically, if you keep farming village and outpost and school, the airdrop will drop 3 waters. Well, I think it's guaranteed 3 water bowls. So as long as you find, once you eventually get the airdrop, you'll find the waters very easily. And you'll know the airdrop because you know how you hear the jet, the jet soaring over. It goes. Instead, you'll hear like a slow flying plane, and then you'll know that it's dropped somewhere in the map, and then you just go to it, and then oop. No. But the AI do surround you. What day is airdrop? It's any day after day. Look, it's here. Events. Airdrop. Airdrops on day 6. Airdrops on day 6. Oh, that's what that was. Yeah. But no, but sometimes you'll just hear planes do a flyby. That's just fighter jets. I don't even know what the point of the fighter jets are. It's just like a lore thing, because they don't really do anything. Holy, dude. You know what's crazy? Now, you know what I'm going to say, aren't you? You know what I'm going to say, isn't it? I heard his footsteps. Yep. Footsteps in a video game. And he was walking. And he was walking. And I still heard them. Isn't that novel? Do you lose your gear on dying or can you get it back? If I die in this area, you see I'm on day 42. I lose everything. All of my progress. This is permadeath. But in the early areas, you just lose your gear. But you do lose your gear. It's gone. You cannot go and find it. So you basically have to build up an inventory. You have to build up an inventory. I think you can find special crates in the corner. Somewhere. No special crate. I mean, we've already seen one special crate on the roof. Why am I not picking up ammo from Body's guns? I mean, I'll be honest, Max. I'm you know, kind of a big deal in these parts. But no, I'm already basically at Endgame. I don't need a lot of like sellable loot right now. I'm mainly just focused on the rare items. Like I could pick up the guns, I could unload the guns, but that's just, you know, that's just more time. Oh. Whoa. I see him. Ow. Ow. Show your face. What did he do? I don't know what he hit. He actually hit me hard. He hit me in the leg or arm or something. Okay, that's 6, right? He didn't do any extra damage. I need a helmet. Like, yeah, I'm not picking up guns at this point. And ammo. I'm mainly just trying to pick up... Like, if I find a pristine gun, like an MP5, I'll take that. But other than that, nah. Now remember, we need oil filters. Was that 6 out of 10, right? Or was that 7 out of 10? Oil filters. Nava. Oil filters. In fact, I'm gonna loot this real quick. Oil filters. Oil filters. I'll unload that. Why not? And I need other rare items. No IFAKs either. Right. Let's go up this one then. This one seems like a not a bad one to go. You found your first oil filter in the school map in a shack. What kind of shack was it? Right, what we're doing is I'm not just going up here, I'm also checking the special crate spawns as well. Oh yeah, we need to go around, don't we? I think there's a special crate on that one. Somewhere. Whoa. Whoa. What? Who? I actually don't know where I just got shot from. I assume it was the other side. You can't really tell the direction. It was near the basketball court. Oh, one of those sheds. Yeah. Whoa. That is an insane amount of loot in one box. %96 KAM. I think that's going to be worth more than the KA-12. 1,400. It's actually not. This is actually less expensive than this. That's crazy. We'll take all the ammo though. Okay. That is looted. Wow. That is a lot of loot. Only 4 for 1. Okay. Gun. Okay. Bang. One shot in the face. Love it. Right, so... I mean... I thought the loot in Terminal was supposed to be improved, dude. I've seen one special crate in Terminal. What makes this game different to Tarkov? It's single player. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Single player. Different mechanics for how you buy and sell items. There's no such thing as currency. You only trade using items. It's not an extractor. No, it's not an extractor, but it's kind of along that vein, you know? It's more of like a roguelite. Okay. I hear a voice, I think, over there. Maybe. I think are we on 7 out of 10 now as well? Lumber, nails, bucket. Is this considered industrial loot? Huh? Whoa. What? What was that? Why did it sound like it was... Is he shooting through metal? Where's the guy that just shot at me? What the heck? Is that him over there? Was that him over there? Was that there must have been a guy closer, no? Yeah, this was dumb. They're well trained. Don't know about that one. Any VSSs around here? I think the special crate is up here somewhere. Let's check it. Do you think games created by a single person are much better than games created by big studios? Well, no, it's very... I think it's very... What's the word I'm looking for? Situational. In this case, yes. In this case, yes. Clearly, this game is almost a masterpiece created by one person. Obviously, it's not finished. Like, let's be honest. It's not finished, no. But, like, the art in this game is really nice. The sound design's really good. The gunplay's really good. Ow. 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 He just fucked me up. Holy shit. He took my helmet off again. That's really not good. Now we have no helmet. Well. I mean, he sprayed the shit out of me. And I couldn't even see him. Where was he? Did he come up the... What the fuck? Did he just run at me? What the hell, man? Well, okay, we have no helmet now. So we could very easily die. I don't know if this is the same guy that sprayed me. What the hell, man? By the train, there was a guy as well. Yeah, I think it's very situational depending on whether the game's good versus a big company. It's not as black as white. It's not as black and white as just like yeah. All solo dev games are just better. Right. I can't see where that shot was. Where? They keep on shooting and then not shooting again, even though they've just shot me. AP31. I mean, is that even worth taking? I don't know. We'll take that. We'll unload this. We'll take the ammo. I mean, this isn't great loot, lads. I thought the loot was supposed to be better. The loot is definitely not better. It feels almost exactly the same. I need that muzzle flash, bro. Where? Where did you shoot from? And then you just stopped shooting. Right, well, now we've got no helmet at all. I've got to say, the loot in Terminal has been worse than any Terminal run I've done in the past, so I don't know about that. The RNG has been not good. Yeah, but that's the thing, Javelin. They literally did an update to improve the loot. But I'm not feeling that. If anything, I've found less loot. I found an SVD. We can be happy about that. I thought there was going to be more special crates. Ooh, a water bottle. That's actually hella rare. That's at least something. We need to be kind of careful now. Because... Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm a little sad. Oh, there you go. PM5. This could be worth something. What is this worth? 370. Might as well not take it. The KP31 drum's just not worth taking, dude. Unless I just keep it for now. PM5, 66%, 1,600 euros. I mean, I might as well, you know? How much ammo we got? Oh, we've actually got none, so we should definitely fix that. The blocks in apartments. Yeah, I know. Okay, so the thing with apartments that I'm not a big fan of is just how long it takes to loot them. That's why I don't really like the apartments. So I kind of just avoid them. Let me just check my invent real quick. So this is worth what? 1,400. This is worth 1,800. The loot has not been good. Quite tedious though. Yeah. And also I think you're much more likely to get sprayed and killed in apartments than you are in terminal. This looks just like EFT. It's kind of similar. That is 2,300. Yeah, we should get rid of that. Do we have a Stanag mag as well? In fact, does this go... Oh, hell yeah, that goes on the thing. Okay, I mean, that's decent loot so far. We still have... There was definitely another enemy, by the way, because I've already been shot at him like 3 times. Apartments are easy to clear. They might be. But in terms of... I think that terminal is faster to loot. Apart from the bloody rigmarole of running up and down these bloody metal stairs. True. Whereas apartments, I feel like you... Once you've got the enemies killed, great. But I can't be asked to loot apartments. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get shot here because this was the side where I got shot from the last time. I think. But yeah, very disappointed with the loot, the special crates, I guess. I don't see any more special crates either. On the way out, I'll have a look at the backside of those, but yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. This area looks like the boiler side of customs in EFT. It's pretty close. Have I looted all these? I didn't loot this side. There we go. We've got like a route now that I take. I think we'll do one more run of PERMADEATH. And then we'll start looking for this oil filler. And I also need to check on the baby. Okay, okay. 30 rounds. Good. Lovely. Oh, okay. Good, good, good. Dam's alright. I heard some commotion. Did she poop or piss up her own back? For a lot? The final boss of Vostok, the oil filler. Yeah, still not found one in 50 hours or whatever it is. Not the greatest run. Oh, a Polaris, that's pretty good. Not the greatest run we've ever had of terminal. Ooh, that is good though. What could we drop for this? 89%, 1,600. It's only a 6 slot, you see. Let's just do this. Let's put that here. Let's put that here. Can the hybrid... Yeah, there you go. You see, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with it, but we still don't have enough space. Oh, this will be smart, but also not very smart because it will just take up some space. Let me think about this. Let's have a pea soup and a juice. We could get rid of an alarm clock as well. Get rid of the alarm clock. Move things around. Look at that. Magical. Absolutely magical. She changed her clothes, which she hated. Aww. If anyone else has had a baby, don't you find it funny that literally all you're doing is trying to help them and they absolutely hate it? Like, oh, I'm putting you into nice new clothes. How dare you? How dare you make me feel clean? Disgusting. Oh, you're taking me out my piss-stained clothes. Absolutely hate that. How could you do this to me? Justin with the 36 months of membership. Justin, you might be my longest member, by the way. Pardon the pun? You might have the longest member, Justin. Right. Let's loot a little bit. I mean, I don't really want to loot a lot of apartments because I am quite literally I'm one shot because I don't have a helmet. So I'm just going to do the basics without going into apartments because I do not have a helmet. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Let's just have a look at the roofs. No special crates. Classic, classic. The one on your lap agrees too, yeah. Went to the garage today and a lady came in with her 5-month-old, asked for any advice, and all she said is good luck. That was nice of her. That's a classic British response as well. Is you can't be positive. You just have to be like, yeah, it's gonna be shit. But there'll be good times. Just one full looted block wouldn't hurt. Look, there's some loot. You see, it is possible for loot to spawn in here. Just extremely rarely. Look, and there's a battery cables down there. How big is the oil filter on my screen? And don't say the size of an oil filter. Use a bandage, fine. I'll use a bandage. I do have 5 more. I just don't want to run out. Any special crates over there? No. Our expedition has led us to... Have I done these? Yeah, I have. Our expedition has led to 1 special crate. That's really bad. That's really not good. I don't know how that's possible. Okay. Bish with the 98 months. Always nice to get an ad to remind you to use your Prime. Anyone else? Any primers? Do I use any mods? No. No mods. Just looking for the dudes. No mods. Oh my god, a special crate. Thank goodness. Right, VSS, go. I mean, okay, I mean, a repair kit is actually better. Like, not gonna lie to you. Let's eat that. Let's take the ammo. Let's take the... let's remove the hybrid. How much is this worth? 1616. Remove the PM5. Add the repair kit. Repair kit is good. And then eat the combat meal. Any diapers for loot? I mean, listen, I'd take it. We just bought a 160 pack of diapers. And then last night, we went through 10 diapers in 6 hours. Woohoo! Yeah, it's just non-stop, man. It is non-stop. So yeah. Luckily, like diapers are expensive, but they're not like insanely expensive. They're what, like 20p? Is it 20p? Let them simmer in the dirty diapers for a while to teach them about the world. The more you poop, the more you have to clean it up. So you better start pooping less. And then they end up with a serious problem. We have learned, though, that if she's basically screaming her head off, it's, you know, it's the only way she knows to communicate. So you just have to let them scream. It's not like we thought like, oh my god, problems are, if she's screaming, it's already too late. You can leave them screaming for like 5 minutes, just to kind of let them cool off a little bit, and then sort out whatever problem they need. It's fine. The only thing you have to worry about is your neighbors. If you care. Otherwise, screw it. Yeah, go for it. Right. I mean, I'm being very cheeky here with no helmet. Extremely high levels of cheek. You got 4 beers from looting the entirety of apartments. I mean, I do need 4 beers. I need 5 beers, actually. I've only found 1. My GTX 99999. Thank you very much for the prime. Which nappy brand I'll invest? It was Pampers. But I'm not against using other brands. I was just, that's what we started with. Oh, loot on the floor. You guys heard that, right? There's the guy on the outside of this compound. Very close. He's out here. Oh, yeah. Monster on the M4A1. Wait, what do you mean? I've already got one, haven't I? Losing the entirety of this map sounds insane. Do I have a monster suppressor? I don't. Okay, so... he was here. Where is he? He was either here or... where the fuck is he? What? Where's this AI? Where is he? I mean, I'm not going to play hide and seek with this guy. We heard him talking right there. Where did he go? Aldi's nappies are a great alternative. Yeah, I will say, though, if you buy nappies in bulk, they all end up being kind of the same price anyway. Like, I looked into Aldi nappies, and they're just kind of the same In fact, I think they were more expensive. Because you can buy the same ones on Amazon, right? Yeah, it ended up just being like about the same price. I was just like, whatever. Probably heard you and dipped. The AI in this game is wacky. Oh, it's nighttime again, is it? Excellent. Right, let's just run through the minefield. Right, we'll do one more run of this. And then, we'll see. I need to, take baby to parents today. And she's never been in the car for more than 10 minutes. So that's going to be an exciting prospect of screaming, crying, throwing up. And the baby might do it as well. But, yeah, I think we're going to have to just see what happens once we've been in the car for more than half an hour. Just don't drive like it's Verdansk. Might have to if we get desperate. Does the AI see you if you turn on your flashlight? I honestly don't know. I turn it on and off all the time. The problem is the AI kind of detect... Like, the AI have insane detection ranges anyway. So, does it matter if... Does it matter if, the jokes are there? No need for paternity test. That's right, that's right. Yeah, I don't know if it matters if you got the torch on. They'll probably see you anyway. Although it is nighttime, so maybe they won't see me this time. Shipey, thank you for the prime, dude. Any mines here? The flashlight makes a difference. Oh, they see you at 200 meters if you have the flashlight on. Right. Do they have... By the way, has the dev ever shown what the cone of vision looks like for the AI? Like, do they literally just have a big cone that just stretches out 200 meters away, and if you happen to cross that eye line, they're just dead? How does it work? Have you driven her around the block? What, just for a laugh? But no, the best thing we've ever found and bought for this baby is this owlet sock thing. Absolutely insane. I don't think we would be anywhere near as corporeal if we didn't have the sock. 120 degree wide cone. And yes, Ella found the sock. I think that should be fine. I'm not that close to it. Your wife ordered yours yesterday? Yeah, I mean, it's only, what, day 7, and I'm already... The sock that tells you the vitals. Yep. Absolutely insanely incredible. I couldn't believe it. I went from basically just worrying about sleep 24/7 to just being like, yep, if the sock's on, we'll get an alarm if anything goes wrong. Game changer. Yeah. Genuinely. Game changer. And I'm not even an expert at all. It just makes me feel 10 times more comfortable. In a world of anxiety and stress. What's it called? It's called the Owlet Sock. OWLET sock. And it's you don't have to have a phone either. It sounds like I'm being sponsored. What is that? Salt, sugar. Just randomly on the floor, just spawning. And the cam's amazing. I just have a normal, regular camera. Like a mum cozy or whatever it is. I literally just went on Amazon and just bought the cheapest one and it works. But yeah, really sick. This stream is sponsored by baby products. Buy your baby products today. Peace of mind is nice. Yeah. It's the only thing that matters. Yo, thanks, Tolster. Yeah, we're doing all right. Need to look for a chopper crash as well. Whilst we out here. I've been a little disappointed with the loot today, although we did get an SVD. Should I keep 2 SVDs? I don't think I should. I think I should sell it. But there might not be anything better. We desperately need helmets. Sugar. Alright. Look into baby sign language. Well, I know you can tell when they're hungry. And you can usually tell if they're about to, or if they've pissed or shit themselves. By telling, basically, if they're not doing the hungry sign but they're crying, then they've probably shit themselves. It's probably what's happened. Oh, but you can teach them to tell you what you want, is what you're trying to say. So you teach them the sign language to let you know what they want. You know what I mean? Is that what you mean? I have another baby trying to get in. My cat is desperately clawing at the window. Right, what could we... Well, this is actually a bit shit, really. I could get another repair kit. This isn't the greatest loot we've ever... This is like some of the worst loot I've ever seen. Just sell. I mean, I'm going to buy this just because I want to get... I don't know if I should. Maybe I could just come back. I just need to get a helmet. That's all that matters. Do we even need a plate? We've got so many plates. I don't need any of this shit. I don't want it. How does it feel? It's a dad of 3. I've got 2 cats. So I'm a dad of 3. And Ella's a bit childish as well, so I'm basically a dad of 4. Hopefully she's not watching. I think cats definitely prepared me for children, though, because I pick up cat sick with basically my bare hands every single day. So changing nappies is just not an issue at all. I used to be like a huge germaphobe. But now I'm just like, doesn't really matter. It is just not that big of a deal. Oh. Hello. What are you doing in here? Imagine this is the guy that kills me because I walk past him and he sprays me with his AK. Ah, you bastard. That's an 83%. What if I... Can I make space for this? I think I can, you know. I know this sounds crazy, but this actually could work. Get rid of the splint. There you go, look at that. Am I running low? No, I've got food. I'm going to do one more run of terminal before I probably have to go anyway. Oh, I just seen him. Did you see him? I sound like Dora the Explorer. You definitely... Did you see this guy? Come on. He ran into here. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's over. He's literally behind one of these walls. Should I nade him? What's the point in having nades if we don't use them? Maybe that was him. Did I get him with the nade? No, but that was a good throw. Boom. I mean, perfect nades. If he was in there. Anything on the floor here? By the way, if you pull the pin on a grenade and then don't throw it, what happens? Do you die instantly? I've not actually had that before. Nothing? Oh, are you still holding the lever, I guess? Is that why? It doesn't full on. Ah, okay. Drew Dog, thank you very much for the raid, dude. Thank you. Alright, I'm going. Goodbye. If co-op comes out, I'll jump with you for sure. There's a mod, Drew. But yeah, if official co-op comes, yeah. I mean, I'm going to do... when there's a big update, Drew, I'm going to do a full replay through. With the winter mode, full permadeath, etc., etc. It's a freaking banging game. You don't trust the mod. Yeah, no, as I said, yeah. If official co-op comes, and I think it probably will, because he could probably just... The dev could probably just go to the guy who made the co-op mod and just be like, is it alright if we add this to the game, bro? Right, well, we broke this helmet. Great. Oh, come on, put the helmet on. Right. So, what about second SVD? I mean, we'll keep it, because it's pretty good. Let's sell all this shit. Should we sell the M4? Yeah, we'll sell the M4. I think. Does the monster go on the SVD? No. We'll sell this. We'll sell all this shit. We'll keep a repair kit on the table. We'll... put that in there. Don't need servers, just have home PC host. Yeah, but they have to connect it to Steam though, don't they? Right, we've got that, and we've got a spare helmet too. We lost 2 helmets in that run, which is not good. Do we want to? No, we don't want a second. We'll just drop this here. Anything else? We still got 2 SOS kits. Water was pretty useful, or it is. I hear a crying baby again. Is it fine? We hope. I'm off to bed, man. Enjoy. Yo, thank you, Drew Dog. If you guys haven't already followed Drew Dog, by the way, he is the Delta Force extraordinaire. Although, I wonder what Delta Force is like now. I'm assuming it's amazing and you absolutely love it. Still no bunker shower? Oh, no, I actually do have the bunker shower. I just can't be asked to move everything over. You know what I mean? I do have the bunker shower though, but I'm not. I just can't be asked to move everything. Right, this is what we're selling. Look, selling all this shit. Good. Anything else? Actually, that's actually too many drinks. We need more food. I'm actually gonna run out of food, dude. Need some street meat. This looks good. Yeah. We have some water. I think we got another 2 water as well. And then this is all stuff we're going to sell. Should put the Polaris in here. Never mind. Actually, we'll take a grenade. There you go. And then put the Polaris in here. Nice. We still need more helmets. We have no helmets now. Oh, wait, we got a spare one. Nice. Okay, no, okay, we don't have 2 spare helmets. I still need to buy more helmets. Do you know what I mean? From Boss Man. Nava. I need more healing as well. One thing with the splints, if you don't have a splinter, you're just screwed. Like, you can't heal it with it. You can heal it with an SOS kit, right? If you're desperate. So maybe I only need one splint. And then it will just take up less space. Things I shoved up my selling to the outpost man. Let's take some hydration. Dude, we haven't found a single quest item yet. Very disappointing. Right, it's time to go. Still using the M78, still got this, let's go. You can pick up with containers. Yeah, I know, Cusco. But one thing, I actually think that the bunker is not a great base of operations because you need to be able to go to the O5 areas easily because that's the only way you can get food and drink. Like, I found that if unless you're in apartments, I guess, I found that if you're only in the permadeath areas, even if you loot apartments, like, purely, I feel like eventually you just run out of, food and drink. And that ends up being your downfall. So you end up having to go back to the O5 areas to find food and drink. Classroom's the best shot in the game. Yeah, because it's right in the middle. It's the central zone. Whereas if everything's in bunker, you then go, oh, I need to go back to one of my former bases in either attic or thing. Or I want to go and buy... Oh, he's dead. Oh. I want to go and buy some food from the generalist. Let me just hike all the way back. Stuck up room for food from O5 and bring it to the shower. Yeah, that's right. But that's what I'm saying. Even then, it's a ball ache. That's what I'm saying. I always want to loot every enemy just in case. Because they sometimes have loot on them. I see someone over there. I just like looting these 4 things as well. I'm not going to loot the guy I shot there. Nothing. Right, let's go. Any chopper crashes? Those legendary items never happen for you? They're really rare, dude. I think it's like a 0.03% chance, right? Or something? Like 1 in 1,000 loot to find legendary items. And some of them are even rarer than that. This MP5 sniper build is mental. It is. Sniping with 9mm on a hammer scope, and I can use it at close range and spray. This might be one of the best guns in the game. Every enemy, unless I get crept up on by an AI and they just shoot the shit out of me, which has definitely happened as well. Give me that. One thing I do want is, because you know I had to hand in the PPSH. I had to give away my PPSH for a quest. I'd love to have a secondary PPSH. That would be fun. Right, what have you got for me? I need helmets. And it's so expensive as well. You gotta be joking me, mate. He's just taking up all this. You just take it. That was an enemy. I just heard. Ugh. I'm gonna have to sell all of my items for this stupid board. Literally. Literally everything I have. See, this is the problem I'm running into, right? I can't. I need helmets. So I'd have to sell literally everything I have for nothing. But then also I'm just carrying a load of shit that I don't want to carry. The only thing I could do is quickly run to minefield, run back again, I wish that was a quicker way, though, to be honest. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with a full inventory, and I'm just not going to... Do I just sell it all? Let's just buy a stupid gun rack. I can't be asked. You saw the thumbnail. What update? Run to my tent and back. It's too long. I don't have a lot of time today. So I'm just gonna sell literally everything for the worst thing imaginable. There you go. I'm just clearing my inventory. Yo, what up, Ricky? That's why the bunker... I've just realized I have the bunker shelter. I could have just ran in the bunker. I completely forgot. I could have just ran in there. Yeah, we found the Punisher. That was really dumb and stupid, but you know what? That's what this game's about. Game's gone. I completely forgot I have the bunker. I could have just ran in there real quick. Dude, that was stupid. Hello? You just took 5 rounds, brother. Trial and error. You have the bunker key? Yeah. Yeah. I forgot. I wish the knife made you run faster, and honestly, the dev should add that, because you're gonna be. I think they should genuinely add knife running to the game, just because. First of all, it's just gaming meme. It's gaming ball knowledge. Second of all, it still puts you at a horrible disadvantage if someone actually shoots at you. So I think it's, you know, it's kind of like a risk-reward system. You know, I feel like the knife running with the knife should give you a little bit of a boost of speed. Or there should, I would like to see some items that increase your run speed. What's it called? Like drugs. They need to add... The game doesn't have drugs, and that disappoints me. That'll be my review. Road to Vostok needs drugs. Time to get a cat again. You can't get the cat once you've already sold it, right? That's a one and done. Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I'd love to see some drugs. So, like, increased hydration rate for a faster movement speed. Like 20%. Maybe, honestly, better night vision. Although, I guess that doesn't make sense. Did I read about Vostok build 2? No. When is that coming? I didn't think so. I thought that was awesome, no? I've never found night vision either. No. Never found it. July, August. If there's not much else going on, that could be a good time sink. The game needs food buffs. Oh yeah, there should be a whole cooking meta as well. Like right now, there's absolutely no point to cooking any meals because it's just not worth the time. Right, let's do one more run of permadeath. Okay. Special crate Gamba, yeah. That's all we're doing. And also not getting headshot twice again. You found 2 night vision goggles last night. Wow. What did you hit? You hit my armor plate. Wait, I'm just running towards him like there's not a minefield in front of me. What the heck? Let's just make sure we don't run into any mines, yeah? I actually, see, that's what I mean. You can get caught out by minefield cheese. You've only found 0 keys. I found 1 key, and the only reason we found it is because someone in my chat noticed that I missed it in an inventory. Oil filter found yet? No. No, I've not found a single quest item yet today. I need 1 more IFAC. I need the VSS. I need beer. And I need oil filter. Holy shit, I'm being messed up. Oh my god, I see him. Let's just not run into any mines. I've never been beset upon by more men in the minefield area. Decent loot. Alright, let's run back. At least I heard his voice. Before he even started shooting me. He said, "Come out. I won't hurt you, pinky promise." And you know what? I think he was lying. You found 0 keys and you're 70 hours in. By the way, I found that my key was on a random body. You know, one of the bodies that spawns in the world? That's where I found the 1 key. So I wonder if it's one of those things that only spawns either randomly in the world, so you barely ever see them. Oh, no, 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 no. How do I cancel? How do I cancel? What have I done? What the hell have I done? I think it's one of those things that only spawns as random drop loot, which was why they're so hard to see. That's just a theory, by the way. I don't know if that's the case. Have I been to Terminal today to see if the loot's better? It wasn't better. In my opinion, Novel, it's as good as it was. I definitely wasn't getting... I only found 1 special crate. Not that necessarily there's going to be more special crate spawns. I found an SVD and an M4, but no quest items. It didn't feel like there was more loot than there was before. So I don't know. It didn't feel crazy buff to the level that I thought it would, especially regarding how risky it is to go there. You've gotten keys from trash and cabinets. So you can just find it anywhere. Oh my word. That's what we needed. Right, VSS, please. That is the worst special crate ever, I think. That's the worst crate I've ever had. Terrible. Terrible. You got to be careful making loot more abundant. Yeah, but in the permadeath zones, Frenda, right, where you actually have to risk things, I agree that it should be abundant. You know? So, it makes sense. I wish ground loot was like a lot more abundant. Or the thing is, maybe it is, I just don't see it. Like, I feel like the ground loot should be in a lot more random places. But, again, I don't know if that's the case, because you wouldn't see it anyway. It's so hard to see. Homies just be chilling in minefields. Yeah, I find it sad that the AI can't set off the mines. Because they definitely should. I mean, are you telling me that the AI... Are you telling me that the... What's it called? The mercenaries put the mines there? Special crate. Dude, this is what I mean about apartments. Versus terminal. Still... I mean, look, an M416. Bosh. And that shit, whatever that is. We've got 2 of these now. Afternoon Papa's Stardown things. Yeah, they're alright. I was saying I was up from 1 a.m. till 6 a.m. though. But, you know, it is what it is. Do you use the cans or anything? No. Brother. Okay. If I go to terminal and I find less than 3 special crates, I'm never going back. Could you not sleep? No, I have a baby. We have a baby. Ella and I. I can't wait for the devs to add nomads. Going to be insanely fun. What, the friendly faction? Yeah. So you'd actually have to think about whether you're going to shoot someone or not, because they might actually be a friendly faction that you could then turn against you by accident. It would be cool if you killed one of the nomads. You had to go to one of the He's shot my helmet off. Dickhead, man. Oh, that's what you get, though, isn't it? Literally shot my helmet off. Great. Well, rip. That's the 3rd helmet today. Gone. Dude, that was a random spot for him. What was I saying? No sleep is the norm. Yeah. Oh my god. They know my strat because there was 3 special crates. They're messing me up. You were saying about nomads. Yeah, it'd be cool if you, because I think with nomads you're gonna have a lot of situations where you accidentally kill them, right? And then they'll turn against you, or at least I assume they would. So it would be cool if you had to go to one of the vendors to pay off like a fine for shooting at them, so that they don't shoot back at you. So you basically have this faction where if you accidentally shoot them, you can just pay them off so that they're not going to kill you. This game has endless potential, and I think it's great. 94 RK. That's the best thing I've found so far. Well, apart from the M416, obviously. Right, well, now we have no spare helmet, so that's good. If you had to choose between BF6 or Road to Vostok to play for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? They would both get updates until you die, possibly even multiplayer. I mean, it's biased because I like the game right now. I mean, I have almost 800 hours in Battlefield 6, and I did enjoy those 800 hours. So, at the end of the day, probably BF6. Because there is a bit more dynamic game to it. But, like, Vostok as its own... Because, like, the experience of this game is limited eventually. Because it is single player. Multiplayer might make it more interesting. But honestly, I don't know if multiplayer would make the game more fun for me specifically. Right? because the whole point of the fun of this game is that you feel quite powerful, and PvP and players would just basically change the dynamic of the game completely. Maybe for the better, but it would just be like camping in a building until someone runs past, you shoot them once in the head and they're just dead. But I mean, we've already got Tarkov. You know what I mean? If you want Vostok multiplayer, we've got Tarkov at home. What would be the difference? Right. Let's have another juice. I always jump. I jump scare myself by falling in that hole. Right. We found 3 special crates in terminal. 3, Jeremy. So we better have some freaking special crates here. Or Grey Zone. Grey Zone, I've always said, guys. I've always said the problem with Grey Zone is the game is too realistic for its own good. To the point where I almost find it unenjoyable because it's so random. I mean, if you've played Grey Zone, you'll know the experience of walking through the bushes, not seeing anyone, bang, dead, and it's not even a player, it's just an AI. Oof. I think this game has an incredible system for forgiveness. A forgiving system is what I meant to say. So that even if I get shot in the head and lose my helmet, I'm not instantly dead. I have a chance to rectify it. Which, you know, some people might be like, well, that's shit. That's just too easy. It's like, okay, but like, I like it. I like having the option to potentially save my own life. They fixed that in the most recent update. That's nice, I guess. And then the other thing with the and then PvP in Grey Zone for the most part, unless you're in Tiger Bay, right? PvP is there is a guy, and this is the thing. Look, this. Do you see how much foliage there is in this map? If there was a player hiding in any of these trees, and the same with Armor Reforger, I'd be able to see them. In Grey Zone, it's this foliage times 50. Like, there is 50 times more bushes. So, the entire game is spot the sniper in the bushes for PvP. And I found that... And that's from someone who likes playing that playstyle. I genuinely think there is too much foliage in Grey Zone Warfare. To the point where it's just too easy to just be the what's the word? Not the aggressor, the camper, I guess, but there's a word for it. There's a PvE only mode. Yeah, I'm sure the PvE only mode on Grey Zone is pretty good. But yeah, my issue with Grey Zone is that it's way too easy and simple to just camp a bush and kill everyone. Even more so than like DayZ, right? Even in DayZ, if someone's camping in a tree, right? There's only so many trees before you work out which one they're hiding in. Like they might have a good enough spot, but eventually you'll find them. In Grey Zone, there is a way that you never find them because they just sit crouched in the bush and you just don't see them for, you know, 3 hours or whatever it is. And that, I think, is where it falls off. Which, don't get me wrong, for some people, that might be your perfect game. Finally, a game where you can actually conceal yourself. But for cohesive and fun gameplay, I don't think it's it. I gave feedback to them a year ago, and I was like, remove 50% of the foliage so that it's more of a level than it is like a realistic world. I thought this was Grey Zone. No, this ain't Grey Zone. This is Vostok. Not really a similar vibe either. Nice. Was a headshot. Have we killed 2 guards now? Or 3? Only 2, right? We need one of these games set in England, UK. What, just knives? Knives only. And it's Hyde Park. Oh my god. Fishing rod. I don't think that's worth the slots there. I found a tackle box last time I was here as well. Everyone and their mum is packing around here, yeah. Or are you saying round here in London? Road to Birmingham. Ah. Road to Birmingham, dude. Maybe someone could make the mod. M4A1. And a helmet. Spare helmet. Yippee! How much is this? That's 2.5k. We will take that. SIGs. How much are they worth? It's something. Escape from Blackpool. Oh, is that a... Oh my god, we finally got a special crate, guys. Oh my god. Please, can there be an IFAK in here? I can hear voices. To my right. Double helmet. Stanag mag. Ammo. I mean, this is the best loot we've had yet, but it's not great, is it? It's not great zone. Okay, so I heard voices this way. Surely I'll be able to see them from where I am right now. No? Grenade? Wait, was there a grenade? Oh, yeah. I didn't see it. Right, where's this guy? There's a guy behind this train, I think? Let's just run along the edge here. Maybe he's between the trains? There. That's a hard shot because I'm hitting the stairs. Oh. Didn't even see that guy. So it was too late. How much ammo have I got? 22. Reload real quick whilst we're in the open. Lol. Okay. Not too shabby. Two guys dead. Can I loot these guys before? Where's the guy that I shot first? Oh, sorry, second. Where was he? Where's the guy I shot second? He was here somewhere, wasn't he? Maybe we can come through the back door. Any special crates up top? Sheesh, man. Nothing. 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 Bit of a letdown. Bit of a letdown. That's ammo at least. What's that? Loot on the floor. Damn. This loot ass. So sorry, where's the guy I shot? He should be here somewhere. Where? Where's the... Oh, he's here. So he's actually really well camouflaged. Useless. Trash. Sesh Silas, thank you for the 101 months. Thank you, dude. Actually, one thing I'm going to do is just check the corners here real quick. Actually, what's that? Nothing? Shit, man. Sometimes there's a crate in the corner of this thing. Over here. Like one in this corner. It's not there. Maybe this. Ah. You watched a guy on a day 152 lose everything coming down the silo steps. It was fast and permanent. That is an M78. Whoa, that... I thought someone just sniped me. How much is that? I mean... Do you know what's funny? I'm actually not going to take that. It's not even... It's not worth the slots. Think about this. 2k. Right? 2,000 euro. I mean, if this had been a VSS, this would have been incredible, but it's not. So... Unload the 308 at least. Any chance of some BF6? Yeah. Yo, Sesh Slayers, thank you for the 101. Legendary spawning now. Yeah, that is actually part of the update, but we needed it to be the VSS, not the M78. Because look, that takes up to... Look how much my M4 costs. 2.8k, 3.3k, and they're smaller. So why would I take it? Can you imagine that? Old Stod would have taken it. I don't even need the legendary, dude. I'm leaving legendaries behind. Crazy. That's where we're at now. Let's just check for boxes down here. Just in case. Right. Is the M87 full auto? No, I'm already using it. It's the DMR. It's the 308 DMR Kalishnikov? No? Looks sick. I got it as a quest reward anyway. Bucket. I mean, honestly, I didn't see any special crates on the top, so I'm not even going to check them. Like, I should be able to see them from here. The Gamba lever is not working. Another M4. Shit. Let's have some drinks. Let's get rid of the cigs. Let's have some pea soup. And then we're gonna do this, look. Move all this stuff along here. Excellent work. Also, unload this mag and get rid of it. I mean, decent. Honestly, this is good currency. Like, to sell this stuff is crazy value. It's just the rare items that I'm missing on. No IFAKs again. You know? I fucking can. What's that? G7. No IFAKs given. A single one. That's all I need. As well, for another quest. And I'm just not finding it. I was hoping in 2 hours I would find at least one of my quest items. But so far, no bueno. And only one special crate. Or two. 2 special crates? 2 special crates. In terminal. I'm not really seeing any more. Toolbox. Very sad. Head up one of the silos to check the tops. Yeah, I will do, but I'm just making sure there's no. I think the most dangerous place in terminal is walking up the side of the silos, because they seem to just shoot straight through the stairs. So I'll go up that one over here if I'm gonna do it, because it's like shielded from the other angles. How many AI have I killed as well? I think I've only killed 5, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing. Nothing. Something. The best currency is actually ammo. Yeah. It's usually what I stack up. Game seems dull. It is dull if you don't understand the context. But yeah. I feel you. We've basically, this is Endgame, Caruso. So we are just kind of like... Basically, before we got to this point, we'd have to check every single angle before we pushed. But now we're in Endgame. I've got some really good items, so I can basically run around like a madman and not really have to worry about it. But I was just checking out the update to see if I could get some lucky RNG on the drops. Is this also on console? No. It would be quite a hard game on console because you have to be so snappy with reacting to AI. Like, life and death is literally, if they've shot you once and you don't turn and basically turn and burn instantly, you're kind of dead. I mean, I don't see a single special crate on the top of the things there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, shit. No idea where that was from. Right, and then where are the millicrate? Oh, they're here, look. These are the ones I've been looking for. Oh, you're joking. You're joking. I don't know if I can fit this. I'm just going to replace this one. That one's 57, this one's 65. I can't fit it, there's no way. Let's unload all the ammo, although this was dumb because I could die here. Excellent work. Oh, yeah. How many M4s? I mean, you could argue that the ground loot's better. No? I don't think I've ever had 4 M4s in one run. Kind of crazy. No VSS though. Nothing, man. Nothing simulator. I'm just going to check this corner because sometimes there's a special crate can spawn like underneath this tower here. I saw it once. One time. Right, last spawns here. It's sailing. Nothing. Nothing. Dude, one IFAK as well, please. Nails. Nothing. Nothing. Any enemies in here? In this compound? Have we killed them all? Apartments are better anyway. Yeah, I know. It's just that I actually really like Terminal for clearing. It's very satisfying to clear Terminal. Because of how, like, you can kind of clear every angle before you go in. Whereas Apartment feels a bit more random. But yeah, it's just the loot is just unfortunately not better. It's just definitely worse. Yo, chat, I found your favorite site. It is just straight up worse. Right, we're done here. Goodbye. Just check one last time for the what's it called? Special crates on the roof, maybe. Check along here just in case there's not one like sitting around. I found a special crate under one of these pylons once. Yeah, nah. That site's just like me for real. What do you think about the upcoming Nomad update? I'll probably do a playthrough. I'm gonna make a new account. For sure. Did I loot this guy? Yeah, I've been pretty unlucky with the loot today. Unfortunately. Really unlucky. Pea soup. Right, we'll do one last run around looking for special crates, and then I'm done. Because I gotta go. Alright. One last special crate run. Let's just check the playground here. No, for special crates, by the way. If anyone was worried. Let's just check the playground. Nothing. People say that there's like 19 special crate spawns. Something silly. No oil filter either. Is this an update? Yeah, yeah. It's a update where they've changed drop chances for quest items and terminal loot. But I will say, terminal loot wasn't feeling too hot. A guy just spotted me, by the way, because I heard him scream. He didn't scream. He just was like, hello. Right. I mean, did you spot me? Where are you? You're making a lot of noise for someone who's not peeking. Maybe he's inside the apartment building heading down or something. Maybe he was on the roof and he started heading towards me or something. He's just yapping. Seems like he's aggro though. Oh my god, we found... Okay, redeemed. We found one quest item. Holy shit. We found one quest item. No, I found the beer. We're on 2 out of 6. Where's this dickhead who is just shouting at me? Can you hear him? I don't know if chat can hear that because it's really quiet, but he's like over here somewhere. Ah, there is a special crate. This is going to be probably the dumbest. Look at him. Well, okay, you mean you can go and hide in there. I don't care. Well, that's just stupid. You can't stop me getting this special crate. Door. Actually, what is this? 84%? That's pretty good. I'll do. Oh my god, I almost got stuck. Anyone else? Could just check the other playground real quick. That recoil. Oh, there's another one, I think. Is that the guy that spotted me earlier? Or is there another one inside the building? 29 rounds, okay. Can't loot whilst I'm doing that. That's actually good. Whoa. There's one more in this building. He's close to me somewhere. Okay. Go, 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 go. Go. Check the car for an oil filter. Fully loot 1 block. No, I can't be arsed. I'm leaving. I'm checking trash bags first, though. Ah! That actually made me jump. Have I looted this before? Checking this place before I go. Yeah. Yeah. Being very dangerous. Shit, man. Shit. Oop. Okay. Where's the other things I want to loot? Are they around here? Where's the campsite? Is it this way? This game is perfect because you don't have to grind. Yeah. It's really good. I saw that there was like 2,500 updates or whatever on the... Oh, no, I need to go back this way. I've gone too far. There was 2,500 updates when he did this update. So there's a lot of people that play this. Was this on the Steam charts at all? This game? Is this Stalker mobile graphics version? I mean, the graphics are still good in my opinion. Right, yeah, I went too far, of course. The good thing about these graphics is I can actually see. Alright, and then check this. Is this better than Tarkov? I think, well, I don't know. It's about the same, isn't it? Any special crate? No. Oh, man. Is it not the same? Oh, wait. Hang on. We have a lot of currency. 24,000 euros worth of value. You know? It's good. I just heard something in the distance. Was that BTRs? That would not be fun to deal with right now. I think I hear BTRs. I can't tell. Maybe not. Maybe it was just a random explosion. That would not be fun to fight though, at all. Because you can't fight them, they just kill you. No crate here. Right, one last loot, and we're out of here. Almost drank the beer. Whoops. Do not drink the beer. Is it worth to rush at the start of the game to terminal for oil pros to doctors to unlock classroom shelter? Yes. If you've already played the game before, then if I was going to redo a run, basically just YOLOing straight to terminal would be probably like the best strategy, because if you die, you're just going to reset anyway and it doesn't really matter. And the oil filters are... The only thing is that if you do get spotted, you're probably not going to make it. You're not going to... Unless you... Basically, yeah, you could just rinse and repeat the exact same run to terminal until you eventually got the items you wanted. Splint. Right, that's it. I'm out. And for that reason, I'm out. Wouldn't say that the game feels massively different in terms of the loot, especially in terminal. I mean, I found more ground loot in terminal, but I feel like the special crate spawn chance in terminal needs to be buffed just a little bit, because that's where you're gonna remember. I'm still having to fight my way through apartments and minefield every time I want to go into terminal, right? It's a bit of like a It just makes it feel like apartments is the only place that's even worth its salt, because it's just not worth going to terminal right now unless you have that quest. How's the enemy AI? Okay, so with the AI, they're smart enough that they're at least interesting to fight, but they're not good enough to be frustrating. Do you know what I mean? That is exactly how I would describe the AI in this game. Like, they're smart enough and they spot you and they do stuff, but they're also, they don't necessarily, like, if they're in the state of pushing you, they kind of just run in the open. They don't use cover, which is fine. Like, sometimes they'll shoot you and go into cover, but yeah. They don't use cover mid gunfight or anything like that. In terms of flanking, I'm pretty sure they see you from a distance and run to you. They don't necessarily flank you. But sometimes they'll accidentally flank you, because when they see you, sometimes they go and hide. And then they lose aggro, and then they end up coming from a different angle. But they, like, the AI are fun to fight. That's how I put it. Then they're brutal in the early game, but late game it feels manageable, but still like fun enough that they're actually scary. Like, if you miss your shots, you can definitely die very easily to an AI. Deadbeat Uncle, thank you very much for the Prime. Distance is king, yeah. Close range, like, basic. But the thing is, this is another thing I like about the game. Yes, the AI can see you from really far away, right? And they can often snipe at you, and they'll often miss. But if they hit you, it's unlucky, but, you know, I guess that's fine. You have a chance to survive. But one of the things I do like about the game is, if they're close, unless they're hiding in a building, you're going to know that they're there. You know? You know where they are roughly. You can react to them mostly. Obviously, that changes when you've been spotted and you don't realize and they go and hide in a building that you're about to loot, which happens. You know? Definitely some kinks to work out. Like, I still believe that the AI that hide in the buildings definitely need to, I don't know, breathe. Like, at least give you, like, breathe, scratch their balls, ruffle their clothing or something. Because it's sometimes unfair, especially in the early game, when an AI is just waiting in a side room for you to walk by, like a player. And it's a bit like, there definitely needs to be an audio cue of some description so that if you're listening really carefully, you can hear the rustling of their clothing or something. And the AI rush you when the airdrop happens. Yeah, that happens. Or cough or sneeze. Yeah, like every 30 seconds or something. So I can at least be like, oh, I heard a cough. That guy's probably waiting in that room for me or something. And again, that's only really a problem in early game, right? It's not really an end game problem. Because you've got armor and helmet, and as long as they don't completely catch you with your pants down, you're gonna survive the first volley of shots. Probably. You opened up a bathroom and the bandit was hiding in it. One thing I will say though that I've noticed, and I think this is probably something that the dev will change. The AI never closed doors. So if a door's open, there's a chance that they opened it and went through it, but they won't close doors behind them. Am I using any mods? No, no mods. What's your take on running around the tape loader to get to locations around the map? It's good. Obviously, I think that it can be a little bit cheesy. But at the same time, before you get your armor and plates, there's not really much point to doing that. I was saying that if the dev wants to stop people edging around the map, I think the loot location should be more central. Because every map is designed that there's actually some of the best loot is actually on the edges. So you're more or less encouraged to not really go in the center. Like Outpost, for instance, has no good loot in the center. Minefield, barely any loot. No special crates. There's no point going into the center. I guess school and village. Some of the loot is in the middle, and that's why I think school and village are some of the scariest maps, is because if you want to get the good loot, you have to put yourself out there. You know? Anything I should buy? An ACOG maybe? A Cobra sight? And a Polaris maybe? A Pro sight? Sure. We've already got an M416, by the way. That's why we sold it. One of these would be nice, maybe. Maybe sell the M4. Oh my god, we got so much stuff. By the micro. How much is this? 820. POSOP. Buy that. What's this? Car 21 223. Actually, I don't have one of those. I don't think I have a 223 mag. And then that. And then anything else? Navy suppressor, maybe? Ooh. Oh, actually. Remove the Thor. And then get all this stuff. This. Is that another cartoon mag? Yes. Strike face. LPVC. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Wait, what else did I buy? It was expensive. Micro. Anything else that's worth buying? That. Nice. And there you go, guys. We only get one quest item in 2.5 hours of looting the... Well, I say 2 hours of looting the permadeath zone, which is a bit sad. What do you think about not seeing your character's legs? Don't really care. It's not immersion. I almost never look down at my feet in this game. Not a problem for me. Oh, I did leave some shit in here. I did leave some shit in here. And a helmet. Good to know. Anything I want to sell here? 3 plus. A 3. I'm going to keep that just in case. We could go back out and see if we want to... buy some more shit, I guess, before we go. And we have no food. We got a bit of food. And then you can just farm the outpost vendor. Look. Although I don't think there's actually anything I want now. I don't think I need anything else. I've got the gun rack. Car 223. Wow, that is expensive. That is expensive. It's 100% too. Anything else I should sell? What else would he want? Oh, we're so close. Come on. Okay, yeah, I've got loads of 30 mil. There you go. That's a lot just for one car 223. Right. That'll do. That will do. Yeah, this game is so good. As I said, this game has a demo. If you guys want to just try the first part of the game, the demo is free. Like, it's so good. Some people will hate it because it's super hardcore. Some people will just get fully addicted, which is exactly what happened to me. Because I actually almost didn't play this game. I almost didn't play this game because I was just like, it looks like a lot of effort and it seems kind of like a horror game with the jump scares. And I'm so glad that I did. Because it's very, very fun. And it's only going to get better. I have to go and look after young little baby. So the streams are very short at the moment. We'll be back with some Battlefield 6 tomorrow. And maybe something else. We'll see how it is. Is there enough content and progression to enjoy it at this stage? I've put 45 hours in Godflex. I'd say realistically 20 hours of content minimum, 25 hours. And I've not even completed half the tasks. Look, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tasks that I haven't done. And there's like, how many quests? 30 quests. And the quests are really fun. They're just kind of like fetch quests, but they're really good. But yeah, it's definitely worth a try. And again, just try the demo. If you don't like the demo, you probably won't like the full game eventually. But it is good. Yeah, as I said, thank you so much for joining me today. A little bit of a shorter one. Still looking after the Bab. I should be back on tomorrow with BF6. But hopefully you enjoyed this little checkout of the new update. As I said, hasn't really changed much for me. Still didn't find an oil filter. Still didn't find that much loot in terminal. So it didn't change a lot. But yeah, again, make sure to check out our sponsor, PC Specialist. Make sure to check out our sponsor, PC Specialist. I'm now going to attempt to drive a baby across London and hope that it's fine. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. All right. Have a good one, guys.